afternoon, students. How are you?
Good.
Good.
Excellent. Thank you for joining me today. Today is a beautiful day. Happy Wednesday. It is very beautiful outside, so I have to thank you guys for being here with me. And today we are having a discussion panel, and basically we will be speaking about fitness and health. And somehow we hope that our insights, our thoughts, and ideas influence other to make healthier lifelong choices in life. So before we start our panel discussion, I would like for the students to introduce themselves.
Hello. Hello, guys. Good afternoon. My name is Virginia Marie Lopez. I am in the third grade, and my teachers are Ms. Vokes, Miss Louise, Miss Pascali, Miss Cherry, and Miss Rivera.
Good afternoon, people. My name is Abel Agurto Coronel. I'm a fifth grader, and my teachers are Miss Harwards and Mr. T.
Excellent. Thank you all for sharing. So today, as I mentioned before, we are going to take a few minutes to discuss insights, knowledge, wisdom, ideas about health and fitness. Are you guys ready to start?
Totally.
All right, we have a few questions for everyone, and Abel and Virginia will be answering those questions as best as they can. Let's begin, students. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Let's start. So, the first question is, what is the difference between physical education and physical activity?
The difference between physical education and physical activity is that physical education is when you're learning to do different exercises, and physical activity is when you're doing the exercises that you learned on your own time.
Thank you for sharing. Good job. So, that was well said. Abel, would you like to add to that?
Yeah, I would actually really like to add on that. Um, what what I also would like to add on is physical activity is mostly about getting your body moving in many different ways. And physical education is like the prop, the, how do you say it? The formal instruction of, of exercise and proper eating.
Yes, thank you, thank you. Excellent, good job. Like Virginia just did. Love that gesture. Thank you. So let's move on to the second question. What are the benefits of physical education and physical activity?
The benefits of physical education and physical activity is that physical education, you get to learn to do these new exercises, and physical activity is when you get to do those exercises at home, and you can also get stronger by doing physical activity.
Well said, well said. Abel, would you like to add to that?
Some other benefits is when physical education, some benefits are that you get to learn ways how to properly eat healthy food, and how to, you find out more exercises to do in your spare time.
All right. Yes, thank you for sharing. All right, let's move on to question
Totally.
number three. What will you include on a list of physical activity that you can do at home or at school?
A list of physical activities that I could do at home is doing jump rope, riding on my scooter, and jumping jacks.
All right, thanks for sharing. And I love that you mentioned jumping rope. Jumping rope is a great exercise for your overall body, and it helps with every body part, believe it or not. And not just every body part, but every organ as well. So jumping rope is a great cardiovascular endurance exercise. Do you agree, Abel?
I agree, definitely.
Do you enjoy jumping rope?
Yes.
Yes. How does it feel once you finish jumping the rope? And for how long do you jump, Virginia?
I jump for like 1 or 2 minutes, and when I'm done, I feel tired.
Out of breath, right?
Yeah.
So if you challenge yourself, once you notice that you're no longer getting as tired once you reach 2 3 minutes, then you want to challenge yourself and try to add a minute to it, and every day you just add more to it, and eventually you will become a professional. Right, so let's move on to question number 4. How does physical activity affect your personal health?
How it how it affects your personal health is it gets your blood flowing. It also gets your muscles getting like you improve your muscles. And also it also gets your heart pumping.
Definitely, definitely. Virginia, would you like to add to that?
Yeah, I agree with what Abel said, and I also want to add that physical activity, it can improve your mood.
It can improve your mood. It helps you feel better. There are days that I'm tired, right? I'm tired from work. I'm not in such a good mood. I just want to go home, shower, and relax. But I always go either to the gym or I go for a long run. And I notice that after I exercise and I work out, I feel so much better. I go to sleep better. I wake up in a good mood. But overall, I feel happier, like Virginia stated. And Abel, you are absolutely correct. It's just exercising in itself has so many benefits, so many, emotionally, spiritually, physically, and
And endless.
what?
Endless. There's
Endless.
endless ways.
Endless. You absolutely correct. Like we could sit here and talk for days about the benefits of being physically active, right? So yeah,
Yeah.
thank you for sharing. What question are we up to? Question number 5, is it?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
What is health fitness?
Health related fitness is exercising with the 5 fitness components.
Well said. Well said. The 5 health related fitness component. So let's dive in a little deeper and let's find out what are those 5 health related fitness component, and that actually takes us to question number 6. What are the 5 components of health related fitness? Abel, be my guest, please.
Okay. The five components of health related fitness is cardiovascular endurance, muscular strength, flexibility, and body composition.
Yes, yes, well said. You mentioned cardiovascular endurance, which is the same as cardiorespiratory endurance, and the same as aerobic fitness. So when you hear those three terms, they all mean the same. Which one of you would like to dive a little bit deeper into what cardiovascular endurance mean and what exercise are good for it? So Virginia, be my guest.
Um, what I think cardiovascular endurance is when you do an exercise that gets your blood pumping. An exercise I think would be cardiovascular endurance is going for a jog.
Absolutely correct. Absolutely. Abel, can you give another example?
I would say like you would go around like laps around the park doing like s- I don't know how you say it. Like you bend your knees all the way up to your chest, all the
Okay.
way, and walk around the park.
All right. That's interesting. That's creative. So basically, any exercise that gets your entire body moving and it increases your heart rate and it also makes it deep harder for you to breathe, which is a good thing when you exercise. So if you're not moving and you're having a difficult time breathing, then that's a concern, right? If you're just sitting down and you can't breathe, we need to call 911 ASAP because there's something wrong, right? However, when you're exercising and your lungs are working as hard, you tend to need more oxygen, right? So now that's a good thing because now you know that your lungs are working out. So it's asking you for more oxygen. And so now you need to know how to breathe when you're exercising, breathe in and out to provide the lungs with oxygen and your entire body with oxygen. So another exercise that will fall under cardiovascular endurance that is great for your entire body is swimming. Swimming is an awesome exercise. It's as equal as running. Okay? All right. Let's move on to the next question. And it's the last question for this panel discussion. What are two physical activities you enjoy and why?
Two physical activities that I enjoy is jump rope because it gets my blood pumping and I like jumping over the rope. Another exercise that I like is going on my scooter because because it's nice to ride around.
Um, what two physical activities I like to do is running because it gets my blood flowing and clears everything out of my mind. And I like jumping jacks because I really like competing with my friends.
Thank you for sharing those two exercises or activities and letting and sharing with everyone and letting us know why those activities are important to you. One of my favorite activities is weight training. I love weight training. Even though as I get older, I find myself that I can't go as heavy as I want to. And I'm a type of person that I listen to my body. So there's certain exercise that I can't do with heavy weights like I used to do before, such as squatting on the Smith machine. Believe it or not, people would think that I love to run, even though I could run 7, 8, 9 miles over the weekend. But honestly, I don't enjoy running that much. However, I do it because I know it challenges me, and I feel that for me is a great exercise. others may disagree and say that running is not that great. Um, it all depends on the individual, right? It depends what you enjoy because there's other people that don't like going to the gym and they rather exercise at home. Is there any exercise you guys don't enjoy doing? Yes, Virginia.
I don't really like push-ups because I can't do push-ups.
Okay, so I challenge you to learn more about push up and the proper form, like Abu mentioned earlier in one of his definition. Proper form is very important. Proper form will limit you from getting hurt, will prevent you from injuries. So I challenge you to research the proper form for push up and try every single day until you get it right. How does that sound?
Sure, I'll try.
Abel, is there any activity that you do not enjoy?
I would say burpees.
Burpees. Burpees is an awesome exercise, especially if you want to tone up. Oh my gosh. Yes, why? Why you don't like burpees?
It gets me really tired out. Like I only have to do like five, and I'm already out of breath.
I agree. You agree, Virginia? I also have to agree. But again, I challenge you. If you do five, I challenge you to do five for an entire week. Try that at least for 4 days of the week, and you'll see how much better you'll become, and then you'll end up doing more. And that's basically it. When there's something that you don't like doing, I challenge you to do it regardless, because that's the only way we will become better, right? We take that challenge and we overcome that challenge, and it's not as bad as we thought it would be, right? Is there anything anyone would like to share with everyone else in our school community?
I would.
Yes.
Um, if you really push yourself, you'll get to limits that you never thought you would ever be at.
I agree. I definitely agree. Yes, that was well said. That deserves some thumbs up, actually. Excellent. Good job. Virginia, is there anything you would like to share
Hmm?
to the school
Um,
community? Maybe to inspire them, motivate them, influence them?
um, One thing that you could do to be healthy is eating healthy and try to exercise every day.
I love that. I love that. So, I love that you mentioned eating healthy, right? Now, eating healthy has so many definitions to so many individuals, right? um,
Yes,
let's,
everybody has a different definition of eating healthy.
yes, absolutely. So let's dive deeper into that. What what does it look like to you when you stay eat healthy? What does eating healthy looks like, Virginia?
What eating healthy looks like to me is not like a strict diet. It's just like eating healthy, like a salad, not too much sugar, and maybe you can treat yourself every once in a while, but not all the time.
Well said. I love that you stated to treat yourself every once in a while. That's exactly what I tell others. But don't overdo it, right? Don't ever overdo it. Even with salads, believe it or not, too much salad, you're not getting all the minerals and vitamins and nutrients that you need when you're just eating greens. You need protein, and even though you could get protein from certain greens, from certain vegetables, you don't get enough. You don't get enough. So you have to supplement. You have to, you know, either maybe fish or chicken breast, right? You always have to somehow find those minerals and vitamins elsewhere. Yes, Virginia.
I just wanted to say that too much of anything can be bad, even if something that's healthy.
Absolutely. Yes, yes. Too much of anything could be bad. And again, when it comes to diet, modification, right? Modification, portion is very important. Portion is very important, and you don't want to eat too late at night, right? Because you eat too late, then what happens after we eat late? We go to sleep, and our body is not breaking down the food the way it's supposed to be, right? The way it's supposed to work, right? And our body is so amazing, so amazing. So many systems in our body, and they all work together perfectly. Isn't that just amazing? Abu, is there anything you would like to add?
Yeah. Um, what eating healthy looks to me is you don't eat too much unhealthy stuff, but you keep a balance between them.
Absolutely. Balance is very important as well. Yes. Balance is very important as well. So we have reached the end of this panel discussion. How you guys are feeling about it?
Great.
I commend you both. Again, you could be outside playing around, but you chose to be here live with Miss Paredes in this panel discussion in order to motivate and influence others. That's amazing. That's amazing. And I commend you both. And I thank you. And I am grateful for both of you. Thank you for being here. So before we leave, let's close